going into round 4. Got pretty lucky to be able to win against Merfolk on a Moldafor. We drew the fetch land right when we needed to be able to push this Feloon, which was like, I think the biggest thing that happened that game. Our hand also just, our top decks worked out well. We got to Kroxa. Our Squirrel with the Bobble got to hit in early pretty fast, being like a 3-3 by turn 2. And yeah, so they were taking quite a bit of damage pretty quickly, and then there's just sort of little ping damage like the Cauldron Familiar, and the fact that the drawing the card off the Pyrite Spellbomb managed to pump the Squirrel too. So it's just nice, all the little synergies in the deck working together. Mayhem Devil can also be a really good card against Merfolk when you're not like on a Moltafor or whatever. Like you can, if you get the Cat Oven with the Mayhem Devil, you just get to destroy their board, which is pretty nice. Even just the oven itself, even if you don't have the cat, you can do things like sack a Kroxa, get 2 food, start sacking the food, use fetch lands, use Mishra's Baubles, extra triggers off the Pyrite Spell Bombs, triggers off the Grist, triggers off Kroxa if you just play it, even without an oven, triggers off the Saga Sack, and you can get things off the Saga, so... Mayhem Devil's just a really strong card against creature-based decks. Kahira. The thing is, like, if I connect with the Ragavan once, this hand is so good. If I don't, and I draw a land, this hand is good. I'm gonna mulligan, though. Okay, I could work with this. Oven could get hit by Prismatic Ending, but so can Ragavan, so if they have the Prismatic Ending, we at least made the right decision by mulliganing. And if they don't have the Prismatic Ending, we're gonna get to do quite a bit. Which of these would I rather they counterspell? Probably the Oven. Find that they're counterspelling this, it makes my Mayhem Devil more likely to resolve. It might have even been worth just casting the Ragavan for 1 there, but they'll spend their mana at some point. Memory Deluge. Sure. I'll do this. If they want to spend their turn like casting a Solitude while the cats are or while the oven's tapped down, that just lets me resolve the devil. March the oven, okay. We are getting pretty close to Croxa, though. Like, if they counter the devil, we just Croxa the next turn. Guess I'll just Devil. It's better against Solitude. Opponent's empty-handed. And we have a Croxa in the yard, so... Kahira, okay. Gas Kahira. So if I draw a devil, it's probably better if I don't fetch, but I'm probably just playing Croxa regardless. Grist. I'll just Croxa. Leave 1 land for Ren and a creature for Grist. Solitude won't save them because we can Grist, just sack, destroy something, and then bring back the cat with the food to kill them. Counterspell won't save them because we'll just attack with the Croxa and then Grist. Look at these life totals. That's nice. Above starting life total at 1. I think it properly reflects how this game has gone. can't always tell how a control match is going by the life totals, but right now, I think the life totals are a pretty accurate reflection of the in-game situation. I guess if my opponent has a solitude, they can solitude the familiar and block the Croxa. No, they can't. They can't block the Croxa because they'd have no card in hand and the Croxa trigger would kill them. Is opponent just trying to make our clocks even? Guess we could think about our sideboarding. Ob Nixilis is really good against control because the causality is a cast trigger, so even if they counter one copy, the other copy still comes down. They're also not that great at pressuring planeswalkers in general. So I'll probably swap out the Wrenn for the Ob Nixilis. Might even just leave things the same after that. I don't know if Pyrite Spellbomb is better than Lightning Bolt. Lightning Bolt kills a Jace, though, which is pretty important, and it's more damage, which can be relevant. Pyrite does cycle, but and is grabbable off the Saga, and can kill a Sanctifier and Vec, but I don't think Blue-White Control plays Sanctifier and Vec. They just doing a Memory Deluge? Okay. Guess no reason to give them any information. Any other changes? Could swap out like one Lightning Bolt for one Pyrite Spellbomb. I don't know. Spellbombs also like trigger squirrels and devils, so like they have more synergy with the deck. It's like specifically Jace is the reason to play bolts. Okay, we got Cat Oven. It's Bottom. So Kenzen. Bobble. Grist is pretty good. Since I got the backup cat, I'll lead on the cat. I'm not going to play this oven right into a counter spell. I'm willing to wait, you know. If you just want to take the hint here, I'll just buy Gigantha. Okay, since Emperor is a concern, I will oven here. And if they counter the oven, we resolve a grist. I guess they could have 2 counter spells. But we do have a backup grist. On top of that, even though we have 2 of them, kind of afraid of Solitude here. So I think I'll just plus the grist. No need to get blown out by a Solitude. If they attack, I'll double block. Also, they tapped weird, I feel like, for this Memory Deluge. I guess if they play any land now, they have access to any color of mana. I'll definitely double block here. Really love a Croxa. If we could like mill one over or even just draw one. Okay. Guess we're playing Gigantha. Hey. Look at that. I was also thinking about milling first to see if I hit Croxa, but I was thinking I'd rather get the Giganta counter than the Croxa. So as long as they don't like rest in peace or something here. See if I can have a Witch's Oven. This is good because I want to oven before the Croxa, because if the oven resolves, then they can't like march the Croxa or Solitude it. Dress down. Okay. Guess I'll attack with the insect. I'm not really afraid of Solitude right now. With Dress Down in play. Grist plus Croxa is so good because the Grist is doing the milling. I'll just sack that. Go for the double block. Sure. Opponent's going to get some nice cards off this Memory Deluge, but we have a Grist for any Planeswalkers. We have Cat Oven going. We have Croxa. I'm fine if they want to march the Cauldron Familiar, because marching a Cauldron Familiar means they're not marching the Oven, which is the more important card. Guess I'll wait on sacking the Pirate Spellbomb. Sure. Yeah, I'll just pass. Go Thoughtseize into Kroxa. Wait to their turn to bobble them because they're gonna castle. Is there memory deluging? It makes more sense. Fire Ice, okay, so they're probably gonna tap the Kroxa. Do I sack the familiar or do I sack the Kroxa? Probably the familiar. So they're gonna ice the Kroxa this turn. Shark Typhoon, okay. It's gonna be a big shark. Oven's not a bad draw. Ice, okay. Probably looking for counter magic. March the cat, okay. Makes sense. Saga. Let's see if they castle or shark here. Make a 1/1 shark, okay. They do have the Hall of the Storm Giants, which is kind of annoying since it can like block the Kroxa. Ending on the oven, okay. You're 1 life. Let's draw a card. Oven. dress down. Okay. Do I want to eat the shark? I feel like they're always going to have, like, blockers. Maybe not a bad idea, though, since I'm making constructs. My life total does matter, though. I can't just take a million Kahira hits, because I am trying to castle here a little, so I think I'll just not attack. I mean, we will be able to gain some life thanks to the oven. Ending the oven, okay. We also just can grab a Pyrite Spellbomb out of our deck with the Saga. Solitude on the Kroxa. Okay. Well, hopefully Pyrite Spellbomb should get there. Yeah, do they just realize they're about to die to a Pyrite Spellbomb? I don't know. Or maybe they just feel like they can't beat the Saga tokens. Plus the castle. I don't know. Well, anyway, we got there. That's nice. Kind of a weird moment for my opponent to concede, but nonetheless, good games.